Hey there. Hey there. Why is this so... Okay, anyway. Yeah, right. It's Saturday. It's stream time. You have one plushie. Just get what? 15 more and you'll get to the leaderboard. Heinerson. Like, it's really not that hard. If you have one plushie, it's really not that hard to get a lot more. You just have to ask me to spawn more. Or just like catch people redeeming first, second, third to get random wild plushes to catch. I remember when I was just starting with this system. It was just the Ferris, just the Rust mascot. Then I decided to add more. Then I decided to make it a thing. So I've been working on this bunch. And yeah, you just instead of using like the plushie you have, you decided you're gonna use C++. Oh, hey, this function, thank you for the raid. Wow, that's the time. There's some lurkers. Wow. So yeah, let's get to the point. Orco, my favorite project. Also the longest one I had, I'm pretty sure. Actually, the overlay might be... Oh, you defeated IBM. You could have caught it, come on. Oh my god, you're starting to punch this function. You're gonna level up the C++ and you don't even have it caught. Yeah, hi first bite. Penguin operator, why? Or do you have it caught? No, I don't think you have it caught. Like, no way you have it caught. You had it... Yeah, it's just jam. It's just Ruby. Oh, by the way, yeah, I forgot I can select the text here. Whoa. Okay, but it's fine. I'm gonna give you this one. Let me just... So, you need to catch it. So, the idea is same as Pokemon. You damage a plushie, it gets weak. Once it's weak, you type ban catch and the name, and you can catch it. But I am planning to make it so that if you defeat a plushie with a wild plushie, you get this wild plushie. But that's not a thing yet. So let me... So since C++ was on level 7. Insane. Like, you got it to level 7. Oh. Let me just edit some configs, you can have it. What's it? Here, cause like it's pretty easy to catch plushes, but it's difficult to catch your first one because you don't have anything to fight with. Am I streaming outside? No, you're not the first person to ask this. Okay, so ID. Is it CPP? Is it capital C? I don't know. It's... You couldn't catch it. Because I'm pretty sure it's CPP. Am I streaming? I don't know. I got plans behind me, that's always the case. I'm streaming in pretty much of course. It's still inside and it's cold. Am I? So yeah, I am about to give Penguin Operator a plushie. But I do not remember IDs, assets, plushies, CPP, capital C, okay. CPP, let's name it C++. Why not? Stats. How do I compute level? Coding is sometimes fun. Yeah, I guess. Oh, and by the way, yeah, Frostbite, you tried Elementary OS? How has it been? That's the one that's, what is it called? Immutable as well, right? So, where's the level? Here. Level. Stat sum to the power of 0.7. So, import math.pow. So we need to get to level 7. So it needs to have a sum of 16.1, let's say 17, which divides nicely into 8 and 9. So we give you 9 attack, 8 defense. I'm pretty sure attack is favored, actually I'm not sure. I think. Wild false, that's obvious. There is the only links this is microtransactions one. And where did my music go again? Like, why? Oh, I muted, right. Okay. Cuckoo has shaked the sky. Wild thieves function. That's... So yeah, hold on. Let me copy this. Ruby CPP. Yeah. Oh, and you're trying to catch it. You're not gonna be able to, are you? Okay, let me... 40! Holy! No, I haven't. Actually, no, I have. It's on my GitHub if you wanna take a look. Yes. And wow, there are people. Hold on, I'm gonna quit. And I'm gonna go to the gym. Have a nice day. And let me just stop the overlay. Nigel with stream streak. Yeah, 40 is insane. I really hope my way of burning your channel points is gonna work. Although I will regret it. Okay, let me phrase it this way. I really hope I will be able to use this way. Because it sounds fun. Fun and painful. Exactly what I want. Why can't I stop? Why can't I stop the overlay? Like, bro. Okay, hold on, let me... Why can't I stop the overlay? Eh? It's unstoppable. Here we go. Oh! That's why. Store. Penguin operator. Oh, I did write the C++. Wait, what? Huh? CPP, true. Lazy git. So yeah, that. Okay, so that looks correct. Store JSON backup. Push, just in case. Run that. Oh, right. Run that. And did I click it way too many times? Why not add hot reload? Well, I don't know. I just don't have that. I don't usually edit configs, because that's like why would I? I should rather implement the feature instead of like emulating it by hand. But yeah, I am gonna rewrite the overlay over 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 streams this summer. That's the plan. But for now, we'll stick to Orco. So we'll do a couple of Orco streams, then I will likely have a Minecraft SMP week or so, or 2 or 3, I don't know. We'll see. And then then summer comes, and summer. So start of the summer, I might take on the overlay. Later we'll have some game jams. Later we'll have some more events, which I have planned. And oh my god, how am I gonna balance all this? I don't know. We'll see. Actually, two of those ideas can be combined together very well. But yeah. Game jams. Well, GMTK is in the middle of the summer. One Encoder Code Jam is probably September again, but I don't know. Hopefully it's gonna happen. But like why wouldn't it? So yeah. Maybe I'll also try some Linux distros, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, what do we have? Expressions. I think I didn't finish. So yeah, if you saw, I have committed yesterday. A lot of ideas. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas. So yeah, Penguin Operator, check your team now. Should be there. Okay, so, right. Experimental. The system is in place, but I'm not using it in Rust, because it's difficult. And I'm also gonna add extra types, I think. But I'll get there later. Run as Penguin Operator team. Games, distros, lengths, gems, stacks. I dream to replace half of my body with hardware one. Well. Oh, by the way, we do have a lot of hardware stuff incoming as well. Which includes FPGAs. I will get my hands on an FPGA, but before that I have an even harder project. Yeah, ISU. How do I pronounce this? 15 streams! Yay! Let's go. That is quite a lot. I hope I will be able to reach reach a level where I can stream almost every day this summer. Because I haven't been streaming like throughout the school year, basically at all. Anyway, so what do we have here? Code gen. So I added intrinsics here. Box leak, box new, tuple, empty tuple, parentheses. Yeah, right. Impl intrinsics for parentheses. Yeah, right. It's not unsupported, it's default. And I guess I could add impulse default, I don't know. Oh, and yeah, I'll keep it one. I'll keep it one. Type hashable name, yeah. Okay, but. So yeah, you have C++ now. Penguin operator. So, alright, and you wanted to try catching fifth function here. The plushes on screen, you can catch it. You can catch it, but like in order to make the chances. So, first of all, you cannot catch plushes which are owned by someone else. So if someone caught a plushie and then deploys it to fight, you cannot catch this plushie, obviously. Second of all, yeah, that's basically it. You can catch any plushie, but if a plushie is full, if a plushie is completely healthy, you cannot. It's just unlikely. So the more you damage it, the less health it has. The more likely you are to catch it. But if you overdo it, it'll just die. It'll just faint and you'll get the experience instead. So that's how you level up. You get experience. Right now you're trying option 2 to catch. Option 2. you need to provide the name after catch. And it will tell you, the feedback is there. It's not best, but it's there. I have no plushie and you must catch. No, like, you can catch without a plushie just fine. You can just summon a wild one and use wild one to punch. But like, yeah, Penguin Operator already has 2 plushies. In fact, one of them is level 7. Which is quite a lot. Good instructions. It's so difficult, because like, well yeah, it's confusing. How do I make it simpler to understand? Yeah, here it disappeared. You can have another go. So yeah, how do I make it easier to follow, actually? That's a genuine question. And how am I gonna do this? By the way, no, I don't own this plushie. Yeah, that's the confusing part. This specific plushie I don't own because, like, you can, the plushie command has two ways it can be used. It can be used to deploy an owned plushie, and it can be used to deploy a wild plushie. And like, a wild plushie is gonna disappear after 2 minutes. Which is what you saw here, magically disappeared. I actually have, what? I have me and Astro. And like, if I use Bank Plushie Astro, for example, like, that's gonna be my plushie, but I'm not gonna do it. And so you can actually catch this plushie. Because I just summoned it, well, I just summoned it. I can control it, but it's not mine, it's not caught. It's wild, that's the terminology I use. You can catch it, it's just, like, when it's full HP, it's unlikely you'll catch it. And like, why would you use Gem? You have C++, which is much higher level, and it's gonna be removing health faster. 184 HP is like a lot. You usually go down to about 5 or 10. So yeah, right, C-Gen, Cogen. Why are they disappearing so quickly? No way 2 minutes have passed. Wait. Here. Like, why? Walk a time CLI exited. Huh. Do I have internet? I should have internet, right? I'm streaming, I'm live, right? It's not damaged enough. Like, to get a good chance to catch a plushie, you need to try catching it like 5 or 6 times when it's at about 5 or 6 HP. Like, I can look for the formula if you want. Why not? Search, find in files, catch. On catch. So probability is max health over square root of attack. Wait, what? Wait, why is it the attack, not defense? Huh. Should probably be defense, but doesn't really matter much. Hi, Jax. This function was caught, let's go. So yeah, the formula is... So this is times
Yeah, boy.
So the amount of... Wait, what is this? So max health over health. So inverse... What? Well, okay, here it is. Here it is, like basically. Probability is joints max, which is basically max health, times 0.1 divided by health, 0.01 divided by health, and divided by square root. And I also should change it up, because it's, where's sketch? Oh, here we go. I should change it up to be defense. Because, like, attack doesn't make sense. So it had 2 attack, which means we were dividing by square root of 2. So the chance would be max health, which is about 250 for this one, divided by health, which was what? How long? You got it to 28. Well, let's say you on average it's 250 and 10. Joints, it's just max joints is max health. So, like, let me rephrase it. You would have a new formula, and I also changed it to defense. So probability of catching equals what is it? The new formula would be max health over health over square root of defense stat multiplied by 0.01 for some reason. And this is like 0 is no chance, 1 is 100% chance, I assume. Well, no, yeah, that's that. So if we have 250 health on average, you'll get it to 10 health, and the attack is 1.41. Why do I have 13 viewers? Where are you coming from, guys? So yeah, 1.41, which is root 2 for defense stat. That's 2 defense, that's actually quite unlikely. And then 0.1, so that's 17%. Oh yeah. Oh my god, why? Oh, because this is... So this is inverse of health. He's type.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Is that how you pronounce your name? So, like, you can also rephrase it again, which is gonna be 1 over health percentage over square root of defense stat multiplied by 0.1. Oh, just do 0.1. So 1% over health percentage over square root of defense. Wait, that's actually bad. I should change up the formula. Because, like, I'm dividing by health percentage, which can go down to, like, anything. So theoretically the chance can spike up to infinity. From Jasper and Pyramid. This not needed. So yeah, that looks weird. Should change that. Stack. Okay, I don't know how to, stack the ideas, I guess. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, the formula. I should change the formula. I should change the formula because this is bad. Spamming cache, like, ideally you shouldn't be spamming cache, but you should be spamming attack. And let's open Desmos for that, I guess. Why not at this point? That lemon grew. Did it? Did it get bigger? I think it's the same size. Not might have. No more nerfing. Well, it's not nerfing, it's the other way around. I just... Wait. Desmos. I just want catching to become easier when you get the plushes to like 10%, well, 10 HP. So 10 HP. So let's do X as HP and we'll figure out defense later. So I need the probability to be at 200, to be near 0. At 50 I want it to be like 1%, and at 10 I want it to be like 50%. Oh wow, that's a story. So your ban got you banned. Well, I'm never gonna ban you here, just so you know. I mean, you're a mod, like that's kind of obvious. So what do I do here? I guess inverse is fine. So I just need to get this. So at 50 I want it to be 1%. So this should become 100, so this is 2x. But at 10 I want it to be I want it to be 50%, so 0.5. So if x is 10, y is okay, let's add points. X is 10, y is 0.5. Well, let's scale it up. And then x is 50, y is 1. Those are 2 points. And I'm also gonna multiply this by 100 to be percentage. So that is the case. Now I'm just gonna inverse those. 1 over. So 100 over. Drama story. So this is gonna be 2. This is gonna be. So at 10 we should have 2. At 50 we should have 100. And 2, 50, 100. So that's a linear function. Can I just math time? Let me hide this and let me change this to a line. So this is a linear function. What is the slope of this thing? 40, so 98 over 40, 2.45. So if I say 2.45 and at 2, that's gonna be 4.9. I need this to be, wait, at 10 I need 24.5. I need this to be 2. So minus 22.5. That's how you do math. So at 10, if I hide this now and show this again, yeah, we fit this curve. So with this formula, I also need to figure out how to do others. Or do I make it linear instead? I don't know. So this formula at 20 you get 3%, that's bad. And at 50 you get 1%, just like I wanted. So I want this to be different. Maybe actually we'll go for an exponent. 0.5. 0.7, something like that. And I now enforce it, so minus 0.7. Oh no, that's horrible. First, no square root, because square root of squares make it non-linear. What? Why am I doing math on stream? Why is this so? Why is it so sharp? No 1 over x. Okay. Oops, wait. What did I? So let's add more points. So I'd want it at 20 to be like 25%. This is a 3D Desmos thing. Which 3D Desmos thing? Actually, no, 10%. Let's say 10%. I mean, I have a 3D Desmos thing, but I'll need to log in. I made something. I mean, I did. Minecraft and Desmos. Oh yeah, I do have that. If only I knew how to open it. So I like saving graphs in Desmos. I saved them, but I have no idea how to. Oh, here we go. Minecraft. Jump. Wave dash challenge. Oh, hey, do you remember that? Velocity integration. Chemistry attraction forces a sine wave. A story name. Oh my god. 900D. No, I'm not doing 900D. 4D actually I have done some stuff. Okay, so is this it? 15th of 5th? Absurd. Well, let's see. Wave dash here, remember. I think that's the one. Yeah, I think that's the one. So yeah, here we go. Wait, what is this? Oh wow, it's lagging so much. Oh, why are you lagging? Maybe it's not the one actually. Let me open Discord. Let's see. But I mean, that kind of looks like a one. I feel like you don't know how to write a grammar. Okay, let me see if I find the guy. Because I remember the URL didn't look like that. I think. Here is this guy. A YouTube video part 3. Okay. Did they ever send it? Oh, I didn't send it here. Well, that changes everything. What happened again? Right. Penguin operator deleted penguin operator's message. Well, that happens. Wait, why? Oh, right, scrolling. So let me take a look. Well, maybe it was the 20th. Please don't save it. Oh my god, that would be bad. Let's maybe take a look at this one. See selected block. So yeah, point is you can look around and you can place blocks, and like if you set selected blocks to 0, and why did I do it so weirdly? For step 1. There's like a much better version of this, but not by me, and probably not even using my code. So if we set it to 0, it's gonna break blocks instead. And if we set it to what? We have 4 leaves. We can place leaves. We can now walk around. So this is a joystick. Is this the story time? Yeah, I guess. So once upon a time... Oh, by the way, this is a vertical joystick. Like, you can go up and down like this. So once upon a time... Oh. Oh, right, yeah, I had glitches as well, those. I don't know how to fix them. I suffered so much with sorting faces and they still didn't sort properly. Anyway. Once upon a time, I was watching a video by none other than unqualified tutor. Let's mine some wood. Yeah, recasts are also not perfect. So yeah, and he made like a Minecraft in Desmos, which was a much worse version of this, because so I'm pretty sure it ran worse, and not only that, it also, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not gonna rebuild Minecraft again. I have done it in C++, and last stream we checked it out, by the way. We checked out the video. But yeah, point is, unqualified tutor made Minecraft in Desmos. I decided, oh, I can do it so much better, surely, and I did. This has perspective. This has first-person controls. It's still very not perfect, and it's very laggy, and you can get it less laggy, I am pretty sure. Probably the worst thing here is sorting points. 112 element lists. I'm pretty sure I had block models before, like, actually. I was going to make them. Like stairs and stuff, I was gonna do that, but no. Route 2! What is this? Alright. List stuff. And yeah, I used the action to... or build another game, but without an engine. That's what I'm doing every single game jam, like, actually. Also weird that this joystick is here. Actually, kinda not. So yeah, that's the point. This is so laggy. I honestly remember it much better. Like, running much better. I don't know, maybe something changed. So yeah, and... build your own engine from scratch, like, that's boring. Anyway, let's get back to the formula. Leave page. No, don't save it. Let's get back to the formula. I think I lost the formula. Yeah. Let's get back to the formula. So it's gonna be something around on each gem. I mean, I'm not building an engine on each gem, but most of my game gems are without an engine. And like, yeah, I'm kinda building a custom framework for the game that's like, you can consider it an engine. Especially if the game is like interesting. With interesting mechanics. So at 100 HP or at 50. Okay, so let's say at 100 HP we will have 1%. At 50 HP we'll have 2%. At 20 HP we'll have 10%. At 10 HP we'll have 30%. It kind of turned into a balancing stream. 5, it's gonna be 75, let's say, something like that. So what do those points look like? Lines. What does this look like? An inverse function, surely. What if I combine this into story time? What has been the most enjoyable lang lib I've used for writing a game specifically with respect to making UIs? So you were asking about a game UI library? None. Like any library that's drawing images and rectangles, I just make my UI with that. If you're asking about, like, no, it's actually a great experience. It's very simple, except that I have messed it up so badly once. But yeah, no, it's buttons. And that's it. I don't need complicated UI. Yeah, if I need controller support, then it's kinda annoying. But like, yeah. You can check out, by the way, MOBA again. Because like, I really like this library because I made it, and when I made it, I designed it for myself, obviously. Not difficult, even repetitive. Well, just make a function that makes a button, that's it. And you probably want something along the lines of global positioning. You don't need a complicated layout engine for that. Gang igui, what? So yeah, right. And if you want UI to tweak parameters and stuff, like debug UI, imgui or igui, so those immediate mode GUI libraries are, I guess, great, but I never really got to them. So yeah, if we take a look at well, Mova GUI, Mova GUI, yeah, that's pretty simple. ImGUI, very similar. Literally state that it is a clone. Well, and like, where did 15 viewers come from? Why is my online so high today? So yeah, if we take a look at this style, so we had a global style which you can get and set. We have a window, current window, set with what? New frame. Oh, so that's like starting and ending, I guess. Oh, so Windows. Wait, you made a static variable for a window and then you set window to work on it, I guess. It's kind of similar to that, but like to ImGUI, but different because you store the state, and that's like, I really like that aspect. So yeah, we have push style and pop style. Why is style a vector? What? Oh my god. Why? What is this? So a vector, an integer, and a color. Wait, why is it references? What? Or is this like store restore? I want to know what the functions do. Let's quickly take a look. Style stack v2u. Oh, so those. Oh, I know what those are. I know what those are. Oh my god. That's so strange. So like, you had your style, and style contains a lot of variables. And if you want to change one variable, you would call where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Push style on this variable for whatever type. You'll pass a variable to push style, and push style would internally like push it to whatever vector of this type. And then like you set your new style, and then pop style would restore from that vector of random style variables. That's why it works like that. Then we have cursor, which struct origin. What? Line height, same line height, huh? Cursor, same line. Oh, right. That's like ImGUI style. So you lay out elements. Those are like text. You print a character. Well, you print an element. Another one. And like, if you want to put an element on the same line, you use the same line cursor. And on the new line, like, the cursor automatically advances to the new line. And we had an operator for some reason. Yeah, sure. Set cursor home. We home the cursor. Draw text top left. So those are just utility functions to draw text align top left. And this one I assume uses the cursor. Then a widget. That's just a rounded rectangle, obviously. And I think it also handles hovering and stuff like that. Or does it? I don't know. Then we have text input. Oh, I remember I asked my friend, so here's my immediate mode UI library. Guess which part of it took the longest? I think it was text input. We had a text, multi-line, integer, and decimal. Ooh, filtering and stuff. Unformatted text. Huh. Is this just text? Then we have text input. Oh, and state. Right, you store the state in a static variable because that's what I do. Instead of ImGUI style, you store the state inside, you store the state in static variables. Well, you usually when you write a function. You just have static text input state, text input, and then you just pass it to your variable. That's the immediate mode aspect. Then we have widget integrations or interactions. Get widget rectangle, huh? So like you add the current widget and that's I assume you create a widget using a button or text or text input, and then you can do get widget rect. It would return a rectangle. Is hovered is pressed, it would return if it's hovered or pressed. So like the last widget you added, and then we have a why is there wait I just realized doc comments inline utilities format using sprintf. Come on, right? I mean, yeah, that's the thing I use today. Even today I use the same function basically. Then we have text, which, oh, by the way, I use string views. So yeah, then we have text, which takes in arguments and like formats it, and like, yeah, it sets up a text widget. That's it. And that's all in the namespace, and then we have text input type re-exported as a type from, well, yeah. Those are just re-imports basically. Like we get them out of namespaces and assign them names. Why did I do this? No idea. It's like it's okay. It's 5 characters shorter. Those are still long names. This is less than 25%. Well, no, this is about 30% shorter. I want to read. Well, I don't know. I mean, I could take a look at it. So yeah, let's get back to the balancing. So uh, this definitely looks like a linear function to me. And how do you move it? K, X plus B plus C. Let's just add those variables, because why not? And let's try moving it around. To like fit. So I want it to be much. Might also need an exponent. Uh, so I just need to fit this curve somewhat. It doesn't have to be precise. I just need it to look kinda like that. And this looks kinda like that. So at 100, well, most importantly here it's like close to 0. Oh, it goes negative. Oh no. Probability goes negative past 100, you cannot catch a plushie. That's not a good thing. I'd like it to not go below 2% or 1% at all. Why is my viewer count just going up? I mean, I'm not complaining. And 5% at 50 HP is, I mean, okay-ish. 17% at 20 HP. Actually 20% at 20 HP. So that's pretty good. So you reach 50% at 8 HP. About. So that's pretty good actually. But so I'd like it to converge. And also, where did the music go again? So I'd like it to converge. Okay, let's maybe actually let's do 100x to the power of k and make k negative to be this, and then we can move it around and plug b. Well, honestly, I don't think that would work quite well. Because like I don't want it to go negative. So I want it converging to 0. Which means this must be 0. Which means I cannot touch this. And like then I cannot really fit the curve. Wait, that's too much. Like it somewhat fits here, but like it's very low. Actually, let's say P. Let's say P here. P and K here. So I can scale it as well. So like I just want... Okay, what does K do? Okay. I just want the overall shape to match. It really doesn't matter here nearly as much as here. So if it's a little higher or lower, it's okay. I don't want it to be too low. Or too high rather. So at 16%, at 56%, 3%, well that kinda looks pretty good. 70% at 4, 75%, so where do we reach 50? 50% at 7, that's too little. I think I can do, and also I'm gonna do +3, +2, so it approaches 2%. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. So it's a square root, basically. So I want this to be higher here, but like lower here. Which means I need to change the power. Yeah, I kind of want it to be sharper. This looks pretty well. This looks pretty good. 75% at 5. 34% at 10. 14% at 20. 5% at 50. Okay, I think that's, and 2% at 100. I think that's perfect actually. Okay, let's go this. Let's real quick. I'll just incorporate this. So X is health. Regular health, not even the percentage of health. So that I get rid of 100 because I'm working in different system. Power F. Health. Oh, and I also need to scale this up or down somehow. So health to the power of -1.2 multiplied by 5.9. And now I need to like do something about the defense. So then let's say we have 50% chance of catching it. Well, actually 30. Where is it? So at 20 health we have 15. It's pretty low. At 11 we actually no, it's fine. At 11, say 15. Okay, at 15 health we have 20. About 20. Let's say we get to let's say we have 20% chance, and we divide it by square root of x, which will be our defense. And defense, let's say x over 10, so every 10 is a level. So at 1 defense we get 20. At 0 defense we get like 100% chance. Actually no, with 0 you cannot catch a plushie with 0 defense, huh? That needs fixing. So yeah, at 2 defense you get 14%. Yeah, no, I want the first place to change even for once. By the way, Kuko, you are 1 plushie away from reaching Nigel's place. I honestly have no idea if it's gonna swap you or not. But yeah, so this feels too much. I feel like I should change the power. So x over 10 is our defense level. let's say to the 0.3. So I want this. No, I want this stronger 0.7. So at 10 it's gonna be. Oh, and it's gonna be minimum 1. So this is gonna be max of this and 1 to limit it. So there, at 10 it's gonna be 20% chance, at 1 it's gonna be 20% chance, here it's gonna be 12%, then at 3 it's gonna be 9%. It's too weak, I want fall off to be higher. Just divide by it. Just divide by it. Like at 2 it's gonna be 10, at 3 it's gonna be 5, well 6. 6.6 at 4 is gonna be 5, at 5 is gonna be 4. Well that's, I mean that's about, I mean you're not gonna get a 5 one. That's too strong though. Because you might actually, and that break starts into minus, I don't know. 0.7. So this is at, okay, so you might get a 4, which like more than halves your chances. So that's, it's not the max. No, it's just assuming. So you get 20% chance at what? You get 20% chance if you get the plushie to 16 health points. And like assuming, like, let's assume this is a golden standard. If plushie's defense is 1, you get 20% chance. If its defense is 4, you get 7% chance then with this formula. So let's implement that as well. So I divide this by max of this and 1 just in case. Pow. 0.7. How f does not exist, right? So this is the formula, then we divide it by max of this and 1 to the 7th power. Yeah, right. So that's gonna be the formula. Now that should be it. Let's restart the overlay just in case. I'll leave the page. I'm gonna close this as well. Restart, come on, start up. And oh my god, ad starts. I'm gonna snooze the ad. 5 more minutes, because I wanna give you guys a chance to try it out. So here's your chance. You can catch gnome. You can try catching gnome. Or what is it? Or is this is gnome, right? Or is this foot? No, foot doesn't look like this. Foot doesn't have a. It's Nigel gonna. So Nigel, that's your only chance. Ah! Well, that's a. That's unfair. Wait. That's unfair. You got it to 1. You got it to 1 H, bro. Like, okay, imagine in the future, I'm just gonna add an item, a secret item that very few people are gonna have, because it's gonna be very difficult to obtain, that will allow a plushie or a move that will allow a plushie Hey, that's rude. Okay, you can have another chance at this. Not Nigel though. Nigel has too many plushes. So yeah, you'll get an item that you will apply to a plushie or a move or something. Or hi Cuckoo. Oh, you just remembered you have to make some plushes. Yeah, you have to make the entirety of Pokemon. So yeah, right. What was I saying? You will be able to. Well, imagine you will be able to give this item to a plushie, and the plushie is gonna be. Able to. And basically that. Imagine the items that very few people. It was a random knock after recall. coiling. Damage it to 1. Yeah, that happens. So yeah, a random chance, a very rare item, which is just its whole point is gonna be you can only damage a plushie to at most 1 HP, and it's like it's gonna damage to 1 HP and then stop. So that's gonna be. I might add a very rare item that you'll be able to get something like this, or a move. I don't know. Might be an attack move that does a very few attack, very little attack, so that it's balanced, somewhat balanced. Or like to balance it better, it just does 1 attack, regardless of the level. And immediately tries to catch. Something like that, actually, kinda balanced. Anyway, let's leave this for summer, because today we got this to work on. And yeah, Nigel wants this to be done by yesterday. Wait, never mind. Anyway, so right, I wanted to introduce a list of intrinsics into C codegen, and this codegen is pretty complicated. It's not done yet. It is done, you can use it, it's just that you don't have operators yet. You can even use generic system, like what? What? It's not sorting. So yeah, Orco is done, it's just that you don't have a front end that works, nor a backend that works. That's usable. Disable them, what? Disable what? Oh, pre-rolls are on. Well, and that's gonna run soon, so it's fine. Or do I run it right now? Like, I don't want pre-rolls. Pre-rolls are the worst. Actually, I have no idea what they do, to be honest. But yeah, like, people say those are horrible, and I assume that's what you get when you just join the stream. So I probably don't want that. Well, that's why that's why I have ads in the first place. Like the scheduled ads, so that pre-rolls don't exist. Although a person with a very low online might actually want pre-rolls instead of mid-rolls, because like people actually, I don't know how this works. Because like people are not gonna be leaving and coming in, but then you're never gonna grow. Because like everyone who comes in just gets an ad immediately. Anyway, intrinsic reporting. So this is just gonna be intrinsics. So I am gonna hard code intrinsics, like obviously, but hash map of string to a function type. So I'm gonna hard code them to be operators. Binary, unary, and I don't know, maybe ternary. Qualify as Orco type. And that's gonna be symbol. Intrinsics. Hash map new. So now, this intrinsics. So like we create a symbol here. Well, we create a function here. We'll be back. Okay. Insert. So let's insert this into. So let's just say, what was the format? What with a hash? Okay. I8. So you can add integer 8. That's gonna be a function. Type. Come on. Oh, it's Orco type. Fn pointer params. That's gonna suck to declare it. Let's make a macro. Yes, I guess. Qualify. So let's quickly create a macro. Music. don't remember. Literal. Next we have parameters. Those are parentheses. Param. Ident. Cy. Ident. I guess I should like just create a couple types. Why? Or instead, you know what? Instead of this, I'll just create a function. Pattern matching is gonna be faster. I hope. Actually, I don't know. It's not gonna be faster. So like the idea, I just store all the operators in here, which are supported to types. Yeah, that's gonna look weird, kind of weird, but it's not. It's really not. So this is repeated with a comma, and it's gonna yield a ty, which is export, and changes to export. So this is gonna be this intrinsics insert name into function pointer. Oops. Let me fill this up. Do I need a semicolon or something? Return type. Okay, now intrinsics. So this would look something like back. Wait, I don't need names. I need just types. Wait, I can use a TT here, but like whatever. So this is gonna be Orco type integer size. It's that's gonna be horrible. This is gonna be horrible. Like, you know what, instead of macro I can also do intrinsic. I can also do a closure. Might actually be better. Params RT. So that's gonna be, wait, that's not how you do closures in Rust. So this intrinsics insert on name as well. Like sometimes you should prefer this name. So it's gonna be name into intrinsic name params. So that's gonna be passed in as, I guess, a vec. And I'm also gonna do a few functions like fn int size, something like that, or let i8 equals type integer. But like that's all so big in size, like a lot of lines of code for. Well, I don't want it to be here, basically. Maybe I move it out somewhere. So in backend, you can, by the way, you can see how Orco source code is nice, but then backend source code is much worse, and Rust C frontend source code is even worse. Hi, yo. You just spam this until you get first place on YouTube, right? That's how that works. DOS. Huh? Random characters. So yeah, code gen. Let's just move this out. Like it makes total sense for this file to be here. So, so what do we have here? What do we move out again? Intrinsics. Intrinsics. RS. Wait, this is the wrong one. Intrinsics. You're so good at Arduino stuff. Yay. I love Arduinos. And stuff. I built many things and like actually I think it was hanging in here, but yeah, it's just not there right now. Which you made, which showed fire for a few streams. But I just got tired of turning it on every stream, so it's not there anymore. And I don't want to leave it 24/7 because like, bro, why would I? That sounds scary. It sounds like it's gonna burn at some point accidentally or whatever. Anyway, so right, I wanna wait. This is Orco. I need CGen code. So I wanna move something out of here. Maybe values. Maybe value handling as well. But yeah, let's move intrinsics out first. Super cogent ABA. Oh right, lifetimes. Wait, can I simplify lifetimes for a moment? Do I have to? Do I have to suffer with this? I kinda do, because like backend has to store a lifetime. Backend has to have a lifetime, and does it? Yeah, it does. Well, assuming I keep this thing, or you know, I could always move it out. Maybe I should move it out. Even. I probably. Let's wait for this though. Let's delay it a little bit. So public function on intrinsics shall be included here. Mod intrinsics. Not public as like it's not gonna define any symbols. It's gonna just be an input block. So public function, or not public, just function. Register intrinsics or field intrinsics self intrinsics insert. So where is this? I just take this function. Intrinsic, it's just gonna insert. So this is basically an alias to make it quicker. Function pointer will take a vector params rt. So it's gonna look like something like intrinsic plus for i32. It's gonna take i32. It's gonna return i32, and let's do let i32 equals type integer size bits i32. Let's import that. Let i8 i32 i64. No i128 support. Actually, no, it's fine. although we don't have a 128 type, just like hard-coded, but it's gonna exist, right? 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, also U version, and size version. Size type integer, integer size. Unsigned. Oh, expected option of type. Some box. Well, let's assume those all return. So that's how we declare a bunch of stuff. I mean, honestly, it would be much smarter if I just declared those for, if I did this properly for all types. So instead, let's do a different approach. For all integers, CB, for size in 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Does this work? Right. Let UI equals type integer size bits size. So that's gonna be callback on this thing. Format I size, U size, type unsigned, and then the size equivalence. Like that. So that's just a quick way of doing integers. So for every integer we'll have a name, size, name ty, just intrinsic format, plus name vec ty and returns ty, plus minus multiply divide, and then remainder. Multiple unused formatting arguments. Oh, right. Like that. Semicolon. Type annotations needed screen. Oh, now semicolon here. Callback. Type annotations needed. Impl fn once. Well, not once. Mute. Mute. Fn mute. That takes string type. That's it. Bro. Maybe I can do this. No, I can't. I mean, I can do a fan. I can just do that. That's the recording not necessary. So that's a quicker way of doing it. And right, I need to clone it. I need to clone it everywhere. Oh my god, that's ugly. But there's a way to make it cleaner again. So instead, I'm just gonna take this because it's pointless. For operator in plus minus this. I might change it to like add some multi words, but I know because like star function. What does this mean? What could this mean? This could mean a reference or something, like who knows. So we'll do this. Format operator hash type for name. Hey, X hister. Thank you for the follow. So that's, and now params vector ty clone ty clone ty clone. Why is it angry at me now? There's a much shorter way of writing it. Oh right, params. That makes sense. So that feels some intrinsics. So now here I can just do this fill intrinsics. Public to super fill intrinsics. That's incredibly simple. Now so you have your usual process, and by the way, here I'll need to go to work for this one. So here, type of value. Oh, we have type stuff. Read. Where's read? Read place, self place. So in here, if it's a global name, if name is an intrinsic, then might as well self intrinsics get name. So I start. Okay, if let sum to y self intrinsics, then I'll just return value info. Well, this basically this, but like types. So type tracking, early return. So it's a ty, which is function in most cases. Expected type. Clone. Here. So now it is gonna. So now it's gonna look different, because last time it panicked when I tried to test, because this. Oh, because this. Right. Wait. Now I need to. Now I need to go to Rust C as well and change a whole bunch of stuff there. Okay, hold on. Let's finish refactoring then. So here intrinsics are gonna be. So let's provide a symbol. Right. Instead, maybe maybe instead we could also provide like this feels so yeah, maybe instead we could provide a value which when called is gonna be worth it actually. Like if it's a function, it's a bad idea. If I Nick __ TZ, hey there, Groovebox, yeah. Which part of well, operators, pretty much. I call them intrinsics for whatever reason, because like it could be more than operators at any point. But well, yeah, pretty much operators right now. So I want my codegen to look a little nicer than whatever. So then a bunch of functions at the top. So I might change this to just instructions. A value, B value, return value. So I might change this to a more classic approach. And it does not disturb anything. And figures out types as well. What is supposed to. So here I'm gonna say unimplemented. I'm gonna default implementation implemented then. And in here or I could. So I'm gonna do unsupported, or rather, I'm gonna rename this to unimplemented. And then I'm gonna impl. Codegen. But why do we? Oh. Why is this here? So intrinsics for unimplemented. So here I'm gonna put unimplemented for some of them, and what is it? And like default implementation if there is one for others, I guess. So like define a function, or actually inline generate a function rather. And, oh, what does this look like? Add operation. So now like that's gonna be much simpler to do. But I still want to split up codegen. And I kind of want to split this file up as well, because like there's just a bunch of things. Although it does look kind of nice with all the docs and stuff. You have some ID structs here. Then we have place. Immediately conversions in here. Then we have our main trait. Then we have helper traits. And then we have another helper trait. Yeah. So this is the Orco side. Now Cgen side. I don't need this anymore. Like, I don't need this at all. Now here I can just import... Oh, those lifetimes. I need to get rid of those lifetimes. I am gonna... I should do it right now. Oh, it's gonna be tough though. I wanna git commit before that. So let's do Orco in codegen. Actually, can I do use support OC? Intrinsics 4. Some binary already. I'm okay. So how do I phrase this? I've been doing this project for how long? Actually, let me check the GitHub repo. I wanna see. I wanna see how long it's been. I wanna see the first commit. I have probably started this before I knew what Git is. Well, I knew what Git is, but I just didn't use it. So if we go here, is there a way to sort them quicker? I can cut off some part. There's gonna be a lot of pages. There's 200 commits after all. It's 2024 already though. And like branch merges, a lot of those, actually no, merges are, well, this is also main branch. Initial commit, January 27, 2024. How many? We're in 2026, right? I'm like, what if we're in 2027 and I'm just forgot? Why is the calendar not showing the year, huh? Well, I hope we're in 2026 because that's what I remember. Alright, this is 2 years, 2.5 soon. So yeah, how do I phrase this? This is a semi-universal compiler. It's been through so many rewrites. One of them with CraneLift backend produced binaries, and like I had a chat command which allowed you to compile a program using libc with a custom language, and should Heat also have fire move? What does it look like? Heat 5 mass code. Depends on how what it looks like, and I would really appreciate it if you. Oh yeah, definitely. So I would really appreciate if you add fire move to like a few more. This is so cute. Like a few more plushes, cause like, yeah, missing some. So yeah, right. So I had a version which used CraneLift. You could type a chat command which would compile a custom programming language to using this project, link it with libc and run it inside of a Docker container or a Podman container, I think. But then that got replaced by Weewoo, and then Weewoo got deleted because nobody used it. And yeah, that's how Nigel got a VIP, by the way. He's not VIP anymore because he's a mod. And I find it a shame that mods can't be VIPs, but like on the other hand, mods are obviously superior, because like you probably trust a mod enough, although it depends on how big you are, I guess. Anyway, so point is, then I decided no, a programming language is not the way, because this is a compiler. This compiler never was for a specific programming language. This compiler was meant to be like a more of a mid-end, back-end for many languages, and it had a custom language to make it easier to test, because there's an IR, and we are gonna get the IR for it soon, because it's gonna be useful for optimizations and other mid-end stuff. But currently it doesn't have an IR. Instead we so many rewrites later, and master branch is not the branch I'm currently on. It means that on level 3 you unlock this move. Yeah, pretty much. And not only we can have multiple frontends for multiple languages, we can have multiple backends. Let me show you the traits. So yeah, basically this is the whole idea. So this is the whole idea. You have a trait, which is an interface in Rust, which you implement with a backend, and then a frontend will call those functions. So declare a function, declare a type, and then we have some code and stuff, which another big interface. Create a comment. For example, if you're generating C code, this is useful. Like you can leave comments in the generated C code, and that's what I'm doing. That's the first backend for this rewrite. Then we have like type tracking, variable declaration, temporary variables, some constants, read the value from place, like whatever. Code and comments. No, comments and code. So idea behind this function is if we're using and why this alright. So if we're using a backend which generates C code, for example, a frontend could leave comments in the generated code. Or if you're generating bindings, or if you're, well, this doesn't work for bindings because bindings do not use codegen. But yeah, point is, if you generate code, not binaries, but code, if the backend is for generating source code, you can leave comments in the generated source code. And like, you can in theory also do that for binaries. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really... Like, yeah, you probably can for debugging and stuff. Like, that would be interesting. But yeah, I know about this. I also need to do doc comment support. I need to much improve it. And that's gonna be with others, I guess. PR open. Already? Okay, do I look through it or do I merge it blindly? I mean, I think I trust Nigel enough now. No surprises. Yeah, I mean, I can just look through. Looks good to me. And Luigi! Finally! Okay, now, Nigel, where's Kirby? HTML, CSS, Apple Kit. And those commits. 30 minutes. 30 minutes ago. So yeah, let me look through the... Oh. You said then we're gonna want Kirby, so yeah, sure. Oh, and Yoshi, right? Well, writers resource. You know, this website. You know who used this? Your math lab is huge. Meta programming abuser. So reading comments from generate code is a bliss feature. Well, sure. So yeah, Nigel, you should just take this website entirely and convert it to plushies. It's just assets ripped off from Nintendo games and other old games. Anyway, Apple, Evil Corp, Mac, iPhone, Darwin, groups org. I guess you could do hardware here as well. I think I'm gonna add this as well. Then HTML languages. One does not simply center a game. Wait, CSS, that's CSS, HTML, WebLang. Hypertext markup language should be an alias. Oh, that's so cute. Firefox mascot, fire. Oh my god. It's filtering. We don't do nearest neighbor. Yeah, aliases. Luigi. Oh right, you get rid of Mario's alias. Games, movies. Green Mario. Script fault. It's not script fault. It's that we don't use nearest neighbor because obviously we want for most of the plushes they are not pixelated. Most of the plushes are not pixel art, so most of the plushes would be would rather be resampled like using your bilinear or bicubic. And in this case, no. In this case, you need to, well, I don't know, do it manually, I guess. So yeah. Okay, Nigel, and can you add hardware or whatever this is called to Mac? And hypertext, well, cascading style sheets to CSS and hypertext markup language to HTML. Then, and well, yeah, that's I think about it. And let me take a look at groups real quick to actually see what it's called. CPUs. You can add CPUs to Mac, to Apple. I don't. I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, yeah, surely you should add CPUs, but like that does sound kind of weird. What else do we have? Package managers, periodic system. These init system. Why do we have init system group? Yeah. Anyway, so that's the feedback. That's your review process, right? So I wanted to move value stuff out. Is this public? No, it's not. Use value info. So type tracking. So values shall be flashed. Honestly, I don't know how to track types, like in a way that all backends can. This doesn't need to be here anymore. This is symbol stuff. Indent line. Now this. This I'm just gonna move to be a little shorter. Come on here. So that's impl super codegen email FTMB. What does it look like actually? That's it's not the backend side. Looks like this. Now value info. Variable info is okay to stay here. Value info though. So it's gonna be super codegen. Import Orco code. Use super OC. So those should probably be public. OC symbol kind. It's not from Orco, right? Yeah. So this should be public to super. Okay, and intrinsics, well, yeah, don't exist anymore. Direct field, okay. Now, variable info could generate, well, creation. Then we have actual codegen. Oh, by the way, like, why am I still writing this when I could just be writing anonymous lifetimes? Like, I just completely forgot. Could just do this. Intrinsics, yeah, it does not exist. for now I'll leave it empty, but I'll add them soon. Here ready info. Wait. Here. So much simpler. Done. Okay, let me just finish this up. And I'll take a look at the PR. Indent line, type of field is private. Right. Up to super. Okay, so this is ACF. I guess I could move ACF out, but I don't know. I guess I will say moving intrinsics out into a separate module makes total sense. Oh, and this is a mutable impl. A mutable reference to intrinsics. Maybe it shouldn't be mutable reference to intrinsics. Maybe it should be regular impl trait. Like now that I think about it, maybe it should be regular impl trait so that you return a wrapped struct or a reference. Although I feel like this is fine. But well, actually, all the wrappers are pointless then. So maybe we change this like that. Yeah, that would make it easier. But we need to provide lifetimes. Like we need to make sure lifetimes are well understood. So this changed a little. Can I do mute self here? For mute. Can I just do that? I should be able to. Oh yeah, I can. I know. I saw. Like a very fancy API. It's not fancy at all. Yeah, that's a trick. That's a single fancy trick. There's not much impl. Okay, replace this. Wait, you can do that? Wait, you can do that? Where is the original? Where is the original? Where is the original? Go to the trait. Also, this can be replaced by. Oops. See. So, can I just replace this by this? Like, does this work? I guess it works. And yeah, now that looks more correct. So yeah, Nigel, you wanted your PR to be taken a look at. This chattery. What PR is this? And all PRs are by Nigel, I'm pretty sure. Well, obviously. PR number 6. 5 closed PRs, and likely all of them are, are by Nigel. New commits since I last viewed. View changes. So yeah, Apple now has CPUs, cascading style sheets, actually a good idea would be to not put an S at the end, because it's gonna match cascading style sheet anyway. Well, it's gonna match cascading style sheets anyway, but if you don't put an S, it's gonna match cascading style sheet. And like right now it wouldn't match if somebody does it non-plural. So I know it's not correct, but like still. Alias is XML. Do we not have XML? I think we don't. So yeah, right. HTML. Luigi now. Well, yeah, that's otherwise looks good to me. So you're gonna make this change? The tiny S, I could just change it myself. Yeah. So yeah, right. Let me do this real quick. And if it compiles, do I move it out? 0.0.1 pre-alpha. I did this just for Nigel. I mean, no, but like, yeah, done. You're like so fluent with Git. New commit. Minor change. View. A review. Yeah, that's so tiny, but like, it's worth it. Because you are probably gonna be contributing more plushes in the future. Merge. I should have named the merge commit. Nigel gave us more plushes, yay. So now I just need to pull it. Actually, lazy git. Pull. Wait. What is this? What is this change? Oh, this is a TCN change, and this is a new formula. Okay, let me do this. Add commit. Actually, pull. Rebase. Okay, stash. Pull. Stash. Pop. And what is the stash? Travel widget. Oh, wait, what? Why is this a stash and not a commit? Hold on. No, we don't have that. Just in .go. Yeah, that's kind of spoilery, but anyway. So this got applied, but I guess I didn't drop it. Anyway, commit a new formula. Push. And let's... Godot crashed? Oh no, it's just re-importing. Reload from disk. Stop this, restart that. GGPDBWY. Good game, pleasure doing business with you. Yeah, Nigel. Good job. So are you gonna start? Oh yeah, you are start. You have started. So yeah, right. Go ahead. You can now check those plushes out. Which is a good idea. What was the names? Hide. Yes, Nigel. That explains what. Like, what were others? Firefox mascot, which I do not remember the name for. That's not spelled correctly. Wait. Luigi, why is he so huge? Mario is like half as big. Wait, what? Okay, so rewrite that. That's cute. So let's take Mario. Mario. Dude, what? Why? 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 Like, why is Mario like 50% smaller? That's probably like width versus height issue. And I'd say Luigi is way too big. Can you, like, let me, I just want to see health. I just want to see what health it has. 500, well, 430 HP about. That's a lot. Like, what? Won't be long here. We're inside in a couple minutes. Have a nice walk. So yeah, that's messed up. I'm gonna leave it. Like, that's most likely width versus height issue. And yeah, you're probably not gonna get much XP from that, which I guess I could change to be like max joints versus joints. So make it depend. 100 HP is still too much to catch. Oh, by the way, yeah, I changed catching formulas. At 20 HP, or at 15 HP, you're gonna get 20% chance. At 10 HP, oh, he disappeared. At 10 HP, you're gonna have more chance. So it's at 10 HP, you're gonna have about 50% chance. Right. So yeah, CSS then. Those are pretty big. And any, what was the other one? Or is this it? Yeah, kit, we did kit already. We checked kit already. So cute. Oh. Wait, why did I open Helix here? So right, now I just need to declare those functions. I think it's nice to leave Luigi as OP, but he's too big even for a regular plushie, but okay, sure. I mean, he's not OP, it's just that he's huge, and like, it is, why did pick not work? And it is impacting health, so like health is bigger. So yeah, did it change peak? Oh, you do need to flee, huh? It doesn't flee for you. That's weird. I should change that actually. Where is the screen? Peak. On peak. Okay, so where is the plushie? So I'm just gonna copy those 3 lines of code. Here. So now instead of returning, it should flee. This should change. Oh, this should work now. Peak. I hope someone doesn't come in, spawn Firefox, and absolutely demolish this cute mascot plushie. I don't know, Cuckoo's AFK. That's lucky. So yeah, that works now. Bro, why am I hyped? Why am I getting spammed by teardrops? Team, 13 plushes. Devinia probably has the biggest team. Actually, no. Cuckoo probably has the biggest team. Devinia probably has the second biggest. Because Nigel gifted all his plushes. 16? No, yeah, right. Hey, you want a suggestion? Well, what do you want a suggestion about? Any suggestions on, I don't know, go play Minecraft. Twitch tried to silence you. You have no mouse, but you must scream. Hi. Oh, this again. So this again. Like, why? Why does this happen? That file of the box in the Firefox logo is already kit. It's fine. Having kit separately is also nice. So yeah, why did Twitch silence you? Like, why does this keep happening? I mean, I have one way. One way to try. Get Luigi. Can kids throw fire? Yes. Shadow bans occur when someone isn't nice to others. Well, Cuckoo's just spamming. That should not shadow ban. And like a lot of people here are spamming. But to be fair, most of them have VIPs. And I understand putting like if you're trying, I'm saying, so I understand. I am saying it's against the toss, but like it shouldn't be. So VIPs can spam. That's in Twitch. Well, they should be able to, right? And Kuko's still annoying. Excuse me. Yeah, Kuko's in the YouTube chat. How do I find you? You're not in the chat. I cannot click on your profile to check. Actually, did you redeem? You did redeem something. I can click here. Badges. Purple noob. The deer. Okay, so what does it say? Messages 999 plus. So yeah, no mod actions, no mod comments. So it doesn't show here. Permit. Hey, you want a suggestion? Well, welcome into Twitch, I guess. What do you want a suggestion about? If you want any suggestion, like about anything, then go play Minecraft. I don't know. That's a suggestion, isn't it? They pull up for, yeah, I did. It's fine. So I wanted to check what Twitch permit command. Actually, this is mod pool. Actually, this is BTTV, I assume. Well, I don't know how to figure it out. Post links, but like, links are allowed. You can't redeem redeems. Yo, you can redeem redeems. Well, that's good, I guess. Do I just create a redeem for one channel point to chat, to send a chat message? Like for free? Oh, Nigel, yeah, mod poll. I made this redeem to annoy people. You cannot find any video on how to deploy an open source compiler on cloud and use there, so that you can save the costing. Well, I have never done anything similar before, and I do not know of any software that does that specifically. So I guess if I would have to do something like that, I'd just spin up a VPS or a regular server with Linux on there, and well, I don't know, automate SSH something. I know the answer, Nigel. I know the answer to this poll. Like, Orco is not 1.0. Orco is not 0.1. Like, what? Who's voting yes? That's not gonna happen. You could ask about 0.1, then it would be an interesting poll. But like 2.0, no, this is not gonna happen. Be optimistic. Like, realistically, by the end of the stream, if I finish Orco by the end of the stream, it's not gonna be version 2, because like, why would it be a version 2 when version 1 hasn't been released yet? So yeah, oh, thank you for the follow. So yeah, optimistically, if I finish Orco entirely, it's gonna be version 1, not version 2. It's like it had to, I have to be less optimistic, in fact, so that I finish Orco within the stream, release version 1, and then realize it's flawed and release version 2 immediately. But even then, like, I probably wouldn't do that. Instead, I would hold off version 1, and like still there's versions 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. I don't even know if Orco will ever reach version 1 because Semver. I might adopt the Semver convention thingy. Like, the one that's not... You're right, you can't go from 1 to 2 in an hour. I'm not a vibe coder. You're saying I don't have a vibe? That's... that's rude. I mean, just kidding. By the way, follower count is a palindrome now. So yeah, right. Let's get back to business. I wanted to move something somewhere, and I don't really know what where. So first off, I wanted to implement intrinsics, specifically add. Oh, it's laggy. So this is incredibly easy, right? You just well, you would just self make value, new value info. This takes a string. You just import superstar or something. Self use value. Not AB. What's the name of this ID? This is Helix. A beautiful ID. Terminal based editor. Self use value B. Format A, expression B, expression this plus this. Do I need parentheses? I think I do need parentheses, because we do derefs and stuff. Plushie Helix. So and type, right? HY assert EQ ATY BTY add values of different types. Alright, like that. And like I also should probably assert that the type is an integer or an unsigned integer, but oh my god, I'm so lazy. I don't wanna do this. Why, guys? Wait, who voted on the poll? 3 votes for yes, 2 votes for no. Wow. Yeah, no, we're not reaching 2.0 before we... Yeah, you voted yes, sure, but not 3 people voted yes. So yeah, first of all, I'm not using OCaml. Couldn't be you. So I'm not using OCaml, I'm using Rust. In fact, I have not tried OCaml myself, although OCaml did participate in scripting language tournament. Represented by Nigel. Rust for real. First for the win. So yeah, alright, what was I saying? Yeah, we're not gonna get to Orco version 2 before we get to Orco version 1. And we're probably not gonna get to Orco version 1 before we get to Orco version 0.1. Not able to understand my accent. Yeah, I'm just... never say never. Well, I didn't say never, we're not getting there today, I mean. Or in this stream, at least. So yeah, this is not OCaml. Well, if you wanna contribute, go ahead. GitHub link is in the description, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Orco might be difficult. By the way, I do need to remember. Here at YouTube. There is a link in the description. So yeah, I do need to remember that we're on CodeGen branch, and I should merge it into master. I should probably, in fact, do this today, because like a few more refactory thingies. You want to be a good backend developer? Well, depends on what backend you mean. Not say not. So you tell me to say not. Not. So yeah, depend what backend, what kind of backend. JVM. So yeah, compilers have backends, but websites also have backends, and those are different things. Wildly different. Although I would consider myself more of well, in terms of websites, I would consider myself more of a backend than front-end guy. But at the same time, I don't really like servers. Because I like static web pages. And yeah, sure, like, servers are cool when you need them. Website compiler, OS backend kind of thing. Those are wildly different. Yeah, I probably align most with systems developer. But games also. I do like games. Game dev, I mean. So yeah, compiler, OS and website backends, or web server backends rather, are wildly different. And I will say compiler and OS people are most of the time, well, while those are different between each other, most of the time people who do compiler stuff do know a lot about OS stuff. But yeah, websites do not mostly intersect with this. But you can be whoever you want. Just code. Game dev without GUI engines equals system development? How? Like, how? How? You don't do compiler stuff in game dev. You don't do OS stuff in game dev. I mean, without game engines, game dev can be considered OS dev because like you do need to manage events and stuff. If you allocate memory systems, no, that's not how it works. Compiler compiles, transpiles code from high level language to lower level language. You think? I mean, you are pretty much right. You're pretty much correct here. And did the music go away? Nah, not the system stuff. Okay, no music's here. Anyway, so what are you complaining about? Semicolon, right? So yeah, I should probably introduce a type check thingy. And a type tracking. I will, like, this type tracking thingy So use value. So here, type tracking in values. Expressive. Well, I'm kind of doing most of my programming alone, and that's like programmers don't often work in teams, especially like what do you call those anxious people like us. I mean, anxious. What does this mean? I don't know English enough, but yeah. Unless like you're a big team. I mean, open source went away a long way with PRs and stuff. So I guess. Okay, what am I looking for here? Visionaries like I make projects. What is visionaire? Who's a visionaire? Translate Google.com. Let's copy this. Food soldiers like I don't even contribute to projects. The person with the vision. I mean, yeah, I guess that explains it. Oh, it translates directly. Yeah. What do I want to be? Well, that's a great question. What is Fang? But yeah, I do also contribute sometimes. Although I mostly like most of my contributions are like I take a library, I use it in my project, I see it's missing something, I implement this, I contribute this. And then this pull request can't be merged because it depends on the pull request in another library, which is like 2 years old, and it's huge. Give or take a few other corps. Thanks. Oh right, I remember somebody. Explained this to me already. Oh, I don't know. Like many people were asking me about this. I guess I don't know what I want to be. I want to be a, I want to be a YouTuber and a streamer. Like that's a dream, I guess. So work-wise, well, Orco, my grand project, I wanna continue on this. Wait. Kernel, supporting Linux, designing ISA is kind of my dream, but like I never do this. Designing CPU cores, and yeah, something like that, and also making games, but more for fun than for profit. Yeah, like probably like that, and so workplace wise, so I have a friend who's in university. Let's just say I don't remember what exactly. What year exactly? So he's in the university, he's working in a company. Yeah, I'm more into low level stuff. But like I like programming low level stuff and I like making games, I guess. I like to dream about making games. That I mean actually I really enjoyed making games. Because like you do system stuff. Making games without game engines, especially with fancy features, basically equates to making game engines, custom game engines that like do your custom stuff, which basically equates to making, which is similar to OS dev. So that would explain it. And Minecraft server, making a Minecraft server from scratch or somewhat from scratch fits this so well. Shout out Mindstorm the library. A great thing. If you ever want to write your own Minecraft server, but like not a plugin but actual server, probably don't wanna rewrite vanilla mechanics, survival mechanics, but like whatever, you can also do that. So yeah, Mindstorm is a great library. It doesn't handle vanilla if that makes it confusing. But yeah, so my friend who's in the university, who actually recommended Linux and Rust to me, and like that's why I'm using Linux and Rust right now. How many hours a day? A great question. I don't know. Well, contribute. I don't contribute that much. Although the Minecraft server I've been working on, which I guess is apparent now, is using a lot of libraries, and I did write a few PRs, but like that's also very little. Mostly I just post code for others to use. So if I take a look at my Waka time, that would explain how much I code. Although I didn't code much lately. Yeah, pretty weak. Ooh, Monday, Tuesday, Orco 2 hours, 3 hours. Oh, those are streams! Oh my god, streams are upping my time! Friday, Orco 30 minutes. So yeah, that is explained. Java, yeah, that's that. So that's pretty little, because lately I've been doing hardware stuff a lot. And by hardware stuff, I don't mean the hardware stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I am making a Dremel clone, like it's that thing where you put kind of like stuff like drill bits and well, other bits. Well, you just Google Dremel. That's a company, but they are famous for a thing which I don't know what to call in English. Like before, I thought Dremel is not a product, but and a name. So basically, this thing you just put those bits in there. You can polish, you can cut, you can like do stuff. Ever been in a hackathon? I guess yeah, but like I don't know if you can count that. I've been to many Olympiads. Many Olympiads. I've been in one like Scratch hackathon. That's what's called a hackathon. But like I guess none other things I've been to called themselves hackathons. I was about to go to a hackathon, but like then I can't participate because I'm too old now. Yeah, that happened, and well, yeah. I feel like I'm missing something. Anyway, so this value system could probably be extracted to some extent. Am I? No. I'm graduating high school in let's see. Let's see how much. Graduating high school in, so today's 9th. I'm graduating high school in 13 days. Well, 14 days. Something like that. I mean, technically, 1 month and 4 days, but like, yeah, exams, I don't have exams. I am happy I don't have exams. So yeah, I'm gonna be a university student soon. I look young. Well, I am young, so that explains it. And is the camera out of sync? Let me take a look. Maybe I should do this. Well, it's gonna destroy white balance. Yeah, that should be better, I guess. So let's see. What do we have here? So I wanted to do something about this. I wanted to move out the lifetimes, and I wanted to actually go into Rust C. And I guess Rust C backend. Pubmod intrinsics. Intrinsics. Moderator, well, not moderator version. Implementations. Come on, get me in. LSP is slow. Target CPU GCC. I guess it could be called CC actually. For C compiler. Doesn't have to be GCC. Clang. In fact, I will be using Clang to compile it, or Zig even instead. So yeah, those functions. This, in fact, this. Create intrinsics. Read UT chat. Oh, well, YouTube chat doesn't update. That's the issue. Unless I hover over it. I hate YouTube APIs and YouTube, the tech part in general. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for that, I guess. Welcome to the community. Create intrinsics, generate. Okay, you're back building Zide. Bringing text editing number 3. A terminal-based ID written noding. Pretty sure I took a look at it at some point. Although I do not remember anything about it. Thanks, Odin. Well, yeah. That's what I just read. So okay, generate get rid of that. Now we're gonna say backend to declaration backend. Ambiguous plus and так. Huh? How many languages? Many. Oh, not many actually. I know English, Russian, Belarusian, Latin somewhat, and Esperanto somewhat. Primarily designed for game dev. It mixins Go and Jai. Maybe actually. Programming languages. Yeah, many. It's not about how many languages I know, it's how many languages I use. Because like I know many, then I forget many. But like, well, I can't even really enumerate them all. I mean I can, but like, why would I? It's just like after you learn C and Python and like another one, for example Java, like those three, for example, or you can swap a C for C++ even better. You can pretty much learn any other language very quickly because like features are similar. Although Rust is not similar. You didn't learn Java. You don't have to. C# replaces Java knowledge perfectly, and like even like gross out C#. I bet any other language could probably replace it. Like once you know 3 or 4 languages which are different, you can probably, maybe even 2, you can probably learn many others very quickly. So yeah, anyway, B. Rust can replace Java 3D. Huh. So lifetime specifier, right. I wish I could do this. Like, you don't need it here. No. Its lifetimes and input rate are unstable, okay. Ambiguous plus in a type. Can I do input? Can I do like set? Bet I can't. Use straight bounds directly. I wish I could do this. I guess I can't. Replace with type parameter. Doesn't work. Whatever. Generate B where B is this. Didn't you ask already, or was it a different person? Probably was a different person. This is Helix. Or wait, that was Twitch. Yeah, that was Twitch. That was ID. Yeah, this is Helix. Helix editor. Okay, whatever. Keep this. Backend function. Actually, let's declare impl Orco declaration backend. And then let's code from Orco code from backend. So add this. Helix. Hi Nigel. We've got a blue name. Okay, so that doesn't work. Firm, whatever. Now let's actually do the same thing when for all integers fallback input mute or code type. Yeah, I know. Like when I was starting, like 90% of my viewers were probably from India. I mean, chatters, because viewers, Twitch doesn't agree with that. Later it changed up a bit, but like then many other. So like later it changed more to I have a lot of German chatters, but then it went back, I guess. So like it's just people coming in and announcing they're from German or India or well, that's it, I guess. other chatters just don't announce where they are from, and I have to guess. Person. Well, you're not just a person, you're a mod. So. For size in 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Orco type integer. So let's import that as is. Let's change this to bits. So yeah, I don't know, Camel. I have never used it. Also, why does it feel so familiar? Did somebody else ask me the same question earlier? Again? Like, why is this so repetitive? It's called integers. Integers. And in here we'll do declare and continue. We code on intrinsics, yeah, where are we? What is this place? I guess disambiguating here would be nice. All right. It is. Yeah, I know it's used. It was used for Rust's first compiler. I'm pretty sure. Because it's a mel. Or is that the right term? Right. That's the right term, right? Symbol. Okay, so let's do for all integers. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of name cogent function. Why angry dogs? Declare just intrinsics. Intrinsics is not the correct word here, not quite. Anyway, for all type integers. Wait, it's not very good. Ty. So where is it? 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 Let me close this all and code gen. In here, binary operator that. So unchecked integers only. All the unchecked things are integers only. So yeah, right. Let's create a function. I should probably make an intrinsic thingy. Like that, and I guess I can also leave it like that. But it's not gonna let me. So name into params return type is probably some rt and function attributes. Inlining also. Do I do non-exhaustive here? Inlining qualifies this. Never hint auto always. And this is gonna be angry. Attributes. Function attributes default. That doesn't work. Oh, that is... It's really annoying, actually. The fact that it doesn't let me use the dot thingy. What's it called? Comma after the base struct. Like, honestly, it's weird. This should be... This should be allowed. Emo. So type annotations needed, named string. See, intrinsic name is gonna be moves overflow format. Variable name. Then params vector of name A. Ty or Orco type. Actually Ty clone. It's gonna be A and B. And return type is Ty. Why is it angry? Cause this should be option of string from string some. Actually, like, whatever. Why would you name those? Let's do moves. Let's also add with overflow. But that wouldn't quite work because I need a struct instead. Also, please qualified part was used. I should be using it just like that. Okay, so here. So struct fields. Where is it? Returns tbool. Okay, here. That was a horn. Bool. What was that? And ty. So this is a tuple struct and name struct. Oh, tuple struct with unnamed fields. Oh, tuple struct. I mean, it's just the tuple in Rust side. So something like that. Now here. Here I would probably do something similar, but instead of intrinsic it would be backend dot codegen function. Honestly, not a fan of this name. So let's move back. but I should probably disambiguate those. So this will be into. Now I just need to cogen it, so we'll put cg equals cg dot return body cogen user cogen body cogen. I mean, yeah, use it. And value cg yeah, you need a lot of traits. So this is gonna be some, it's gonna be a struct. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Actually, let me open readme. New macro system, I mean, somewhat. I'm gonna push it though. I'm gonna keep it and push it. So then we have intrinsic on Orco side, intrinsic on RC side, and intrinsic on CGen side. So like that. Yeah. Let me be right back. Where's my cursor? I am back, and yeah, no. 2.0.0 is not any close. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Like, even after this list is done, it's not even 1.0.0. I don't know if it's 0.1.0. But yeah, this should change. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. So add. Yeah, I know it's multiple. I know it's multiple overflow, but like still. Okay, intrinsics add. So we're gonna create a variable. там KTMP. KTMP. So param CG. How do we get param? Argvar. Index 0 into, I'm pretty sure should convert it. Actually no, it's we need to read it. CG read. I kind of need a language. Like if I had the language, it would be so much easier. And I did just overdo it. If I had an AR language, it would be so much easier. Here right now. Not even AR, just C. Or even use Rust. Like Rust, parsing Rust is gonna be some work. Let A equals this. Let B equals this. Let sum equals A plus B. And then, so I need then sum equals CG. Make them sum. So that's sum, then I need to put the sum somewhere. I need to check it. I need to check if it's... Well, I put it somewhere, then I need to check if it's... You're still here. Yeah, obviously YouTube chat did not update. Bro, I'm not having... okay, so yeah, we have sum. Now I just need to check if it's... wrong. Let's hard code it. I don't wanna handle overflows and stuff. Let's hard code it. Sum of value. How do we make it? Stream where declare var type struct. Okay, let me create a function called tuple. Tuple2 ty1 is type, ty2 is type. That's gonna be that's just gonna make it easier. Type type struct, because this thing is so many Rust intrinsics return this. So I can put tuple2 in here, y clone, and type bool. That makes it easier. By the way, should this thing provide return type? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. I guess not really its job. Now this, and we return result. Yeah, I should make a language to write this stuff in, definitely. Probably move this. Actually, what's the point of having variable, by the way? Like, variable is not taken by a single one of those. Why wouldn't they return a variable immediately? Or a place immediately. So I could substitute an integer, I mean type of, no wait, type of text value. So yeah, I could substitute with, we'll hear it. Variables are copyable. I mean, makes sense then. Makes sense then, I guess, somewhat. Okay, so reads place, returns value, returns this value. Why is it angry? Alright. G assign result. So there's project. Did I do project stuff? Don't think I did project stuff. And did the music go again? No, I just muted it. Didn't I? Oh yeah, no, we did have fields. Field. So this into place. Then result field. I'll rewrite this anyway. Field 0 will assign some I just realized that this is dangerous. Like currently it's gonna work, but what if it doesn't? Like at some point it just won't. At some point it will just break because of flushing stuff and stuff. Or I don't know, do I get rid of flushing? Maybe I get rid of flushing. Let's move to this method call. Right, clone. It's more places. So field 1 is gonna be CG. Ooh, we don't have bool constant. Bool constant. Just realized. Value bool. Be const value bool. Incredibly easy. This doesn't even need to worry about literal sizes. Although C does not have booleans. Yeah, right. So yeah, right. False. Overflow, it doesn't overflow. It's just hope. Oh, it's not clonable. Oh my god. Probably do impl affirm place self place self into weekly Put variable in place. A variable to place. Okay, good enough. So def. Why not from impl? There is a from impl, literally, and I'm using it. Point is, when I have a field, when I have a variable, I can say into, but then I cannot access this unless I specify the type. So I create a function which returns this type specifically, so that I can then call another function on that. I wonder if I see false. Let's see false. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. And I was trying to, I was trying to open source code for false. It was like maybe Rust defines boolean as an enum somewhere in stdlib. Like who knows? But yeah, no. So that's small with overflow, which you just add. Let's add multiplication. Multiplication. Operation. Ideally, I'd have this like. This is so annoying. Actually, what I can do to make it easier, allow unused variables on this thing. Allow unused. But I mean that's just as ugly. And I mean no. Thing is, if I have an actual function here, and like I have unused variables, it's not gonna warn me. And duplicating this for every function is just annoying. We have unimplemented. This does use underscores. I guess I could implement for unimplemented, but then let's check just in case, because YouTube doesn't tell me. Right. So this is gonna be mul. Let's copy paste this into an add, just temporary. This is very temporary. I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna make a better system. Wow. Did they just not write the fan? Wow. Yeah, that happens to best. Okay, now I guess I can get rid of place. Also unmerge this. Ideally I'd also have s underscore here. So that will panic as mul operation not implemented. And if I go to cgen intrinsics, ad break, oh no. I'm just gonna wait for another little bit because this is an important moment. Although pretty much everyone should be back, right? Or wrong, I know. Anyway, let's see if this works. No, it doesn't. Glad I didn't wait long. Right. Why? Why are we using 128-bit widths? Oh, because we're generating for 128-bit widths. Do I 128? I wish C had an unimplemented macro. Oh my god! And it also has a hashtag which is not removed. Oh my god, wait, what? Wait, why do I have a hashtag which is not removed? Wait, actually... Oh, because they hard-coded it to not be removed. Wow. Hashtag notch. There we go. So we now have a tuple struct. Now we have... Holy... Holy, that's a lot of code which does not have to be here. The size t, you int. There should be s size t as well somewhere. Yeah. If we sort this properly, it should actually work. And like, oh god. So yeah, we create a tuple. We set its fields. It's var2. Oh well, as it's var2, we set its fields. It's arg0 plus arg1, and we return it. Oh my god. This is... I mean, this works. It should work, right? Now, ideally, those would be inlined and on demand. Which I am gonna do. I am gonna do it later though. Because I need... we'll need Orco IR for that. But that's gonna be useful. Or at least something. I mean, Orco IR... Do we have to use Orco IR for that? Like something that's gonna inline functions quickly. I guess I could instead of doing this, I guess I could just write a function that's gonna implement it. Ideally we won't use add with overflow, move with overflow. Like how can I specify this? I guess like would be in features. Print phases, replaced intrinsics. Metadata loader. Link. AR archive builder. Oh, well, I don't see it. So yeah. Let's just commit. And in fact, let's switch to this branch, merge this. I guess it's fine. No merge commit, but like whatever. And now we can delete this branch, I guess. Hopefully I'm doing it right. Okay, with that said, Oh my god, we're approaching stream duration of pi. What can I say? We're approaching it again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end soon, because, yeah, I didn't sleep well. So yeah, in about 15 seconds, we're gonna be on 3 hours, 14 minutes and 15 seconds, then I'm gonna clap. It's gonna be stream duration of pi. That's the third time I'm doing this. Like, spread the word, tell other streamers to do so as well. 11, 12, 13, 14. Here we go. We reached stream duration of pi again. Do what? Wait, where did your artist page go? Why did this happen again? Like, it's not the first time, is it? Oh, it's here. Did you just hide it? I see it. I don't see it, except if I click on your profile, then it shows your artist page. And like, the weird thing, like, okay, let me show you. It's here, it's not here. But it is here. Like, whatever. So yeah, do what? Spread the word. Tell other streamers when their stream approaches 3 hours, 14 minutes and 15 seconds to clap. That's gonna be stream duration of pi. That's like a thing. Well, it's not a thing, but like, tell other streamers to spread the word, and let's see if this becomes something people do. It's a funny activity. Although ideally I would do this like 2 months before, so that it actually happens on Pi Day, but whatever. I would do the same for Tau, but not that many people stream for 6 hours. Also 15 seconds. Yeah, I said 3 hours, 14 minutes and 15 seconds. That's what I did. Well, anyway, I guess my display... Well, it's not just my display issue. My overlay as well. Did you just hide it? Did you just deactivate it? You'll tell streamers to clap at 22 minutes 7 seconds. What? What is the 22 minutes? What is 22:07? Oh! Oh, you're right. That's actually a good point, but nah. Just 3 hours, 15 minutes and stuff was probably more recognizable. 3 hours, 14 minutes, 15 seconds. That's what I've been doing for past 3 streams. So yeah, with that said, but pi purists hate it because it's not close to pi. I mean, this is pretty close. So anyway, with that said, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. BRB. See you soon. Do I make Chattery answer like to back answer hi back instead of welcome back secretly? By the way, is back and on different? I'm pretty sure those are the same. Anyway, yeah, let's rate somebody. Let's end here. Let me take a look if somebody's doing compiler streams. Oh, well, I guess you got it for me. Function made it as earlier. Yay. Thank you. So yeah, I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. Really don't know. But yeah, if you haven't, if you aren't in my Discord, just join. And well, yeah, I might stream tomorrow, I might not. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this next stream is gonna be soon enough. Goodbye. See you. Wait, I need to copy the name. I never do this.